Hey agents, welcome to BoostBusters, where we look at some of the most common myths surrounding call drivers and put them to the test. Today, we're tackling the myth when activating a customer's device, checking device settings first is the best way to handle carrier lock status. Let's say a customer is calling to activate their device they've brought from another carrier. They tell you it's unlocked, and you walk them through the entire setup, only to discover at the very end that the phone is still carrier locked. The reality is, even if a customer is eligible for an unlock, most carriers require specific steps the customer must complete. Unlocks are not automatic. When the customer brings their own device purchased from a third party, oftentimes agents will jump to methods like checking CAP or Scout, using external sites, or just taking the customer's word on if their phone is still locked or not. They escalate only to realize the phone is still locked. While these tools are helpful, these options aren't reliable and won't always give you the right information you need. CAP and Scout should only be used in specific situations when directed by your flows. And external sites should not be used because they have not been vetted and we cannot confirm the information is accurate. Imagine you go through all these steps to activate a customer's device and come so close to the finish line just to be brought back to the beginning, frustrated and still needing to unlock the device. That's why following your flows and checking device settings on the front end matters. Half the time, the issue isn't resolved on the first call, costing time, steps, and repeat calls. This is like baking a cake. You follow every step, check every box in the recipe, and everything looks right. Until you open the oven and realize you missed the most important step, turning the oven on. Now, you're left with a gloopy mess and you're starting over from square one, doubling your time and effort. Device unlocks can be tricky. If we don't check the device settings first and direct the customer to call their previous carrier when it's still locked, we create longer calls, repeat contacts, unnecessary transfers, and customer frustration. If the call ends without a solution, the customer will call back, guaranteed. This is something that greatly impacts your metrics, so remember to follow your flows. When activating a device, it may feel faster to take the customer's word for it or check internal or external tools, but if we skip checking the device settings first, that route just adds frustration and delays. So we can confidently say that the myth, when activating a customer's device, checking the device settings first is the best way to handle carrier lock statuses is confirmed.